For me, the Duggar story started in 2002 when Jim Bob, the family patriarch, decided to run for the U.S. Senate against a sitting Republican incumbent named Tim Hutchison. Now, Jim Bob didn't win, but he was sort of considered an oddity and an interesting guy, largely because the number of children he had. Well, fast forward a decade, and all of a sudden the Duggars became a cultural phenomenon, largely due to the size of their family, 19 and counting if you watch the show, and due to the fact that they really embraced a social conservative, family first, God first agenda that appealed to many Republicans, particularly candidates seeking to win over social conservative voters. That touchstone for social conservatives and social conservative candidates has really been challenged by the allegations against Josh Duggar, the oldest son in the Duggar family, of sexual misconduct when he was younger. Now that image is problematic for any politician, especially politicians who really embraced the Duggar family and what they represented. Because if what they represented, politically speaking, is undermined by Josh, and I think it is, then any politician has to do what they can, theoretically, to get away from it. So it ranges from if you've had your picture taken with them, I'm not sure that's a huge political liability. Politicians have their pictures taken with lots and lots of people. But there are some politicians who have much more closely embraced the sort of Duggar family values over time. Mike Huckabee, Baptist minister, former Arkansas governor, obviously has known the Duggars for a very long time. Huckabee's decision, fascinating at least to me, was to embrace the Duggars, to say that yes, Josh committed a sin, yes, he made mistakes, but he appealed to the Lord. He has now been forgiven. I don't think any other Republican candidate will take Huckabee's lead and try to own it in that way. But what you've seen is what happens when something becomes a cultural phenomenon. Politicians glom onto it, and then when it becomes slightly less popular, most politicians glom off of it.